Bell Telephone Company, I guess that name's been retired. Bell knew it had to have geniuses with crazy ideas if it was going to invent something that hadn't thought of yet. And so Bell Lab was kind of the interface between technology and artists. They would do anything for an artist. When they had this huge 7 days of events by artists called Art and Technology, EAT, Engineering, Art and Technology, Bell Lab just was. Now Billy Kluver, who was the director of it, and who was marvelously mad, but is constructively mad, he really produced work. He would visit my house with Paik and do something like bring the largest magnet in the world up to that point, and they would stand in front of the television sets and
play with the thing.
Yeah,
that's cool.
And throw them out. Yeah. Paik could not pass a television set thrown out on the street without removing magnets and parts of it. He moved so many sets into my house that they were called the police.
You're like this.
Wow.
That's my favorite piece.
Oh my God. Well, that's. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Oh, that's fantastic. Jesus Christ. And you'll somehow keep that the way it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking, to
sculpture.
Put, exactly whether we keep all the shelves or just rearrange it into new shelves the same way, one of the two.
Yeah.
But all this stuff is...
You'll figure it out. But also, what I want, Jaylene, I want you to get something from me.
With these, like all these parts, these are on the robots, the arms.
Yeah. The less you, if I may say this, because I went into the House of Dead Artists with the police, and he had arranged what I'll call visual poems, and nobody touched anything. But the police who were wearing hockey jackets, they would go in and pick up, there would be a little bottle with a feather in it next to something else. They would pick it up and say, oh, this is interesting, and then put it down over there. And it was too late. It was too late. Get that for me, please, the use of the tape. I've been 3 times to Cape Kennedy for launchings of Apollo spacecraft and the Apollo Soyuz. And when you look into the capsule, and they take you into a machine which moves out right up, incredible, with a tolerance of 1,000th of an inch, but it's huge. You look in, there's masking tape. There are things like, oh my God, I'm not flying. I'm not flying. You wouldn't ride your Vespa with some of what they're doing.
But, and then these horns were kind of neat, that they were, also part of the sculpture. And this.
That was heartrending to look at that.
This, you'll see, these units were the legs and the arms of the robots, these guys.
That was the legs and the arms. There were different robots. The two, I would do pictures. 2 of them he invented in my house. The first 2, it sounded, what we've lived through in engineering, he invented the first robots that could pick up their feet and walk. Before that they were on wheels. And he took one in a taxi one time to Washington Square Park, where the police arrested him for walking a robot in the park.
Oh, really?
He also did a very complicated event.
That's funny.
He sold a robot to a guy. Okay. It's in the show at the Guggenheim Museum. And Paik, being Paik, decides that the time has come for the robot to cross the street and be hit by a car. So he gets the artist, Bill Anastasi, to come with his car, and the robot walks across the street, and Anastasi hits the robot. The collectors said, was good, take whatever you want, and they used to